Hey guys, Harry here and welcome to another Transfer Targets video. Today we're looking at a Serie A team. It's Juventus. They've already done very well in the transfer window so far, signing 13 players, most of them fairly low-key players that are fairly young and will improve in the future, but a few really good players including Evra, Morata and Pereira. Finished first in Serie A last season with over 100 points, did very well under manager Antonio Conte, who is now resigned under mutual consent. Nobody really knows why. Maybe it's because players were leaving. Vidal's heavily linked with leaving. Maybe he wasn't happy with that. Anyway, Vidal's still there at the time of this video. Let's take a look at who Juventus could buy in the 2014 window. So starting top left, Louis Nani of Manchester United. Obviously he's not been too good in the last few seasons. His form has been disrupted by injuries, and when he has played hasn't really been the best. Probability of moving 60%. I can't see him getting into Van Gaal's team, especially the way the team lines up. Player rating 7 out of 10. A few years ago that would have probably been a bit higher, but he's just not as good as he used to be at the minute. But I believe he could improve if he gets regular game time back to somewhere near his best. Main strength is dribbling. Moving on to another Manchester United player who is Javier Hernandez, Mexican international, 26 years old. Obviously he struggles to get game time at Manchester United as well, with the likes of Wayne Rooney, Danny Welbeck and Robin van Persie in the striker position, so maybe it's the right time for him to leave after a few decent seasons with Manchester United. He's been heavily linked with Juventus. It could be a swap for Vidal if Vidal does move Hernandez to Juventus. Player rating 7.5, a very good finisher. If you give him a chance, he's very likely to finish it off. Main strength is finishing. Moving on to a winger that plays with Paris Saint-Germain, Ezequiel Lavezzi, 29 years old, very experienced Argentinian national. Played very well in the World Cup when he did play. Didn't play every single game, but when he did was very good. Very quick player, very good dribbler, can also cross very well. Will just give Juventus that extra bit of pace and width out wide. Player rating 7.5 out of 10. Main strength is dribbling. Could leave PSG, we'll see. They don't have too much strength in that area, so I'm not sure it will happen. We'll just have to see. Then finally a Chelsea player, Ramirez. Now this is unlikely to happen, but I'm a very big fan of Ramirez. 27 years old, very hard worker, good tackler, good passer. Not the best finisher or shooter, but that's not really what he's for in the position he plays. Just works really hard in the centre of the midfield, and he'll be lined up with Cesc Fabregas. I assume he'll stay, but Juventus have been linked. Yeah, but as I said, I can't see Ramirez leaving from Chelsea this window. Still a very valuable player to the team. And finally, let's move on to the predicted lineup for Juventus for the 2014/15 season. Now, in recent seasons, they have adopted a 3 at the back formation, but they sometimes use 4 at the back. And with Evra in the team, I'm not sure they will use 3 at the back /5 if you include the wing backs. I think they will go for the 4 at the back. We'll just have to see. So that in goal, obviously Buffon, very good keeper, Italy international, very experienced. Back 4, Evra, Chiellini, Caceres, and Lichtsteiner. I'm not sure if I pronounced Caceres right. All very good, all very experienced. In particular, Chiellini, Evra, and Lichtsteiner. Lichtsteiner, very good in supporting the attacks, very fast, but also very good in defence. Was linked with a move away this summer, but that didn't materialise. Evra obviously moved away from Manchester United, and Chiellini, Italy, always starting for Italy, and a very solid defender. Then moving on to the midfield 3 of Vidal, Pirlo and Pogba. Obviously that might change if Vidal decides to leave and the club let him leave. Maybe Marquisio will come back into that position, and Pirlo and Pogba will be either side of him, because Marquisio, out of the 4 there, is the best runner. Then you've got the front 3, which is a bit debatable. You've also got Tevez, he's a world-class striker, there's no denying that. 30 years old, still very clinical, and had a fantastic season with Juventus last season after transferring from Manchester City. And then you've got the CAM option of either Pereira or Marquisio, 2 very good players. Pereira got lots of skills and pace. Marquisio is more of a very good passer, not necessarily the paciest player in the world, but still very skillful. And then on the left, you've either got the very young Morata, who's transferred from Real Madrid for 20 million euros, I believe, or Llorente, who's very clinical and a very good finisher of the ball. Tell me what you think of this lineup, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you want to see more, and goodbye.